The king of all shopping malls in Chicago, Woodfield. Hello, and welcome to Woodfield Mall, the largest mall in the state of Illinois and one of the largest malls in the United States. And this is the shopping center for the Chicago suburbs, the King Shopping Center. This mall is unique for this day and age because it still has 5 anchor stores, department store anchors, open. And they are as follows: Sears, JCPenney's, Macy's, Taylor, and Nordstrom. And this mall has a retail floor area of about 2.15 million square feet and has room for 234 stores. And it has a Pac-Man entertainment restaurant, and other restaurants include a Red Robin, Uncle Julio's, P.F. Chang's China Bistro, Panda Express, the Cheesecake Factory, Kinfork Barbecue, and Texas de Brazil. I'm reading all this from Wikipedia. That's my source for information. This mall was originally developed by the Taubman Centers, and construction began in July of 1969, and 2 years later, in 1971, Woodfield Mall opened with 59 stores, and eventually growing to 189 stores with 1.9 million square feet by 1973. And at the time was the largest shopping mall in the United States. And to this date, it is the 12th largest shopping mall in the United States. Now, the name Woodfield is a combination of a couple of names. It is named after the former board chairman Robert E. Wood of Sears, and then Marshall Fields. And that's how Woodfield has its name. So without reading everything off of Wikipedia, there's a lot of information about this, but Woodfield Mall became the catalyst for growth for the northwest suburbs. What was once all farmland is now corporate offices, shopping areas, a lot of residential areas as well. And with the explosion of population in the suburbs, Woodfield Mall would expand in the mid-90s to include a brand new Lord & Taylor store and a Nordstrom, and also a brand new shopping wing to connect the original mall to the two new anchors of Lord & Taylor and Nordstrom, to bring the square footage to its current square footage. So as far as the anchors go, the only major change was that Marshall Fields, along with its sister stores, were all bought out by Macy's, and Marshall Fields turned into Macy's in 2006. And then part of the Sears was subleased for a Pac-Man themed restaurant. And then in late last year, right before Christmas, the Rainforest Cafe ended up closing, and it was a longtime tenant that was there since the 90s, and will be replaced, as you can see through my walkthrough, by a Peppa Pig World of Play amusement center. Now, I don't know when that's gonna open due to current circumstances with the COVID-19, but that's what's gonna be going in there eventually. And then a couple years ago, a brand new dining pavilion was put in right next to Sears, and it includes a whole bunch of unique restaurants, like a Stan's Donut. There's a Burger King in there, a Chipotle, and various other restaurants. So my take on this mall, like I said, to me this is the king shopping mall for the Chicago metro area. Um, it's you can spend. I spent 3 hours in here filming it, and then also shopping in here, as well. And it's a regional destination for all of northern Illinois. This is one of my favorite malls, not the favorite mall, but one of my favorite malls. My favorite mall is obviously the Oakbrook Center because of its outdoor atmosphere. Also, too, I did do this tour during like within like a couple months of the mall reopening. There are still a lot of stores that haven't reopened yet. Yankee Candle being one of them. And also, too, I noticed a lot of stores are like really enforcing this social distancing, especially the Apple store, as you're gonna see in this video, or have seen depending on when this topic came up in the video. But they had 3 security guards there at the Apple store, like checking customers and everything like that, which honestly I thought it was unnecessary. It looked like it was like a prison or something. So anyway, and then also too, I noticed some anchor distress. The Sears, that looks like it's struggling since I did that video last year. It's really looking bad. I mean, it's not very well stocked, we'll say, and there's a lot of empty spaces. So I see the company as a whole folding eventually. Lord and Taylor, I think they just reopened, and that looks like that's in distress as well. So, and it's not the same Lord and Taylor as as it was before the pandemic. And also, I noticed even in Nordstrom's too, I see some distress in there as well. They basically took almost half of the 3rd floor, and it's basically they made it into an online fulfillment center inside of the Nordstrom. So to me, it kind of looks like that's struggling as well. This mall should be a lot busier than it is, even though like as I'm walking through here, it does look busy, but it should be a lot busier since this is a destination shopping mall. And you can see the effects of COVID-19 in this mall, and I can't imagine what it's like in, say, like other like rural shopping centers as well. I mean, this mall should have been a lot busier than it was. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed a tour of this mall. This has been a highly requested video for me to do by a lot of my subscribers, and I'm finally glad that I got to do this mall. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video. That's why I'm kind of going a little long with my summary. So if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe for a lot more content. Please like, comment, and please share this video. Please tell me your memories of this shopping mall as you're growing up, and tell me what your favorite stores are too, and tell me what you think is going to happen to Sears as this year progresses. God bless you guys. Enjoy this tour. Continue shopping at your local businesses, and continue to shop at your local mall. you.